Well, hello, welcome to the ITL. Yes, this is the last ITL for 2007. Just got done warming the garage up just a teeny bit. I don't know if, you probably can't hear the tinging in the background of the torpedo heater cooling down. Tell you, one thing, finally I have to refill the torpedo heater. Gotta go out and get some fuel for it. I've been running that for what, 2-3 years now. And this thing on a full tank, and it's just finally getting down to where I only have a few gallons left. And that fuel actually wasn't even purchased. That thing was just leftover fuel from somebody. Was stored it up back in for Y2K. Yeah, really old fuel, and then it still burned in it. It all mattered. Probably get better burning with the new stuff. I hope you all had a great Christmas. I had a good Christmas with the family. Myself. It's been nasty this way as far as cold air goes. It's nighttime. It's been dropping down cold. I seen Father Time actually got himself a nice new to him new bike. Congratulations, Father Time, and hope you enjoy it. It's a Suzuki DRZ 400 for those that don't watch them. So congratulations. And as always, right around Christmas time, I do order a few things to be for the bike or for the garage or for whatever. And there was a couple of things that I have going down the road for videos for us into 2018. I know one of them, Matt, will actually enjoy. He puts on the front end 40 a little bit. It's kind of his way and interesting. But yeah, let's go on and move on. One of the first things I ordered was for the shop, the garage actually. Ever since I owned this garage, if I need to get down low and sit down, I always use just a 5-gallon bucket. It works, with the lid on it. That way, it's not comfortable. It's the most comfortable thing, but it does work. Well, since I'm getting older, and yeah, I just got a revision done, I went ahead and popped for, a work seat. And this is actually a pneumatic chair. This is the Pro Lift. It's not an expensive one. Actually, they sell similar ones at Harbor Freight for like 20 bucks. I paid $5 more. But to be honest with you, to get to Harbor Freight and back from where I live, it's like $5 in gas. So I kind of broke even. No, I'm not going to show putting together. It's too easy to do that with. All you got is in the picture. You look at it. You have the top. You have the seat. You have the pneumatic cylinder, and you got the bottom for it with the casters. It comes in 3 pieces. The top, the hydraulic cylinder, and your bottom base for with the casters. And all you gotta do is slide the cylinder into the bottom plate, then you slide the seat onto the top. It's just that simple. The casters are already put on together and everything else. This does have a 300-pound weight capacity. How much do you have to go strict on that? Well, I don't know. But that's so that I go around 300 pounds. And it holds me just fine. No creaking, no groaning, no nothing, because I've already actually just tried it out. My first opinions on it, because it has the metal base. It is a metal base for a tool tray. The wheels on it, they're like the one here you can't see too well. It's in the picture. The casters on it are kind of small, kind of hard rubber. It's built. It says right in. The instructions are stupid pitiful too, but it has the one little leaf on instructions. It says it's for smooth surfaces, clean surfaces. I could see that. My garage is an old freaking garage. It was actually built back in, I think it was 1971. And again, I'm going to have cracks in the floor, and the floors aren't going to be perfect. That saying, though, what I'm going to end up doing is going to Harbor Freight someday, whenever I'm going by there, just stop it in, and then I'll pick up some larger, kind of smooth, more rubberish wheels on the outside, casters for it. And it holds 5 of them. And it ain't going to be a big deal if it was an upgrade. I've done this to toolboxes and stuff whenever I was working in the garages. And I just upgrade it. And actually, they're going to be they're going to be a little bit bigger than my creeper wheels, which are, I mean, they're like that big around. The ones that are on it now are a little bit smaller than my creeper wheels. And do they work? Yes, they work. And actually, right now, as you see me, I always record this on sitting here. If I'm sitting in the garage doing the ITL, I'm sitting on an old bar stool, and I actually use this if I need to sit down and working for a long time, say like on the top of wiring, underneath the seat of the bike. I'll sit there and just do it, no problem. But this will get me down where I'm lower. Say the bike's up on the jack, I'll be able to work on it no problem, or even a little bit lower than that, or even doing brakes on the SUV. I mean, it'll help me out. The bucket was a little. The 5-gallon bucket's actually a good idea. If you have nothing. It's just I needed something a little bit higher to help me out with the hip, and something a little bit more comfortable. I am getting older, and I'm feeling the torture. I really am. So it was like let's just break down and buy it. I mean, it was a $25 purchase. Bang out the door to my house in Amazon, and so far I think it'll do just fine. I'm just going to see if I can find a number. Should be a number on a box somewhere. Okay, yes. If you're interested in if you're interested in something like this, I mean, you can get it at Harbor Freight ones nearby you for like $20, and then on sale. But this one here is Amazon, was like $24.25, and you figure a lot of times gas, like I mentioned, the $5 you're not losing anything by ordering it for the extra $5. This is the C3001 model. I mean, this one here does say the Pro Light right on top of it. I've never had any problems with this type of things, to be honest with you. I've never had a pneumatic seat in my garage, but I've worked with them. The reason I didn't go with the mechanic seat, though, the mechanic seat's a little bit different. They have the tray, then it's not adjustable. The reason I didn't go with something like that was because they are lower and they're not adjustable. That makes it so this was more adjustable for my hip, and it'll help me out a lot more. There's advantages either way. I mean, if you think about it, if you're working as a steady mechanic, you might want something like that. It has a metal tool tray. A lot of the ones I've seen has the plastic tool tray, and they end up breaking out, and you have cobbling something together to make it work. Myself, I like to just have some place I can just keep my tools over for that job. That way it's all together, and whenever you will go back to your toolbox, you can just put them away in their proper spots. Even though it doesn't look like I have a proper spots on my toolbox right now, that's because the top's just covered with sockets and extensions and stuff. And I got several screwdrivers out and about on top, so it doesn't look as neat as it could be, but hey, it's an organized mess. I always put it that way. But yeah, New Year's is right around the corner since I got that out of the road. And this is, like I said, this is the last one for the new year. Let me see how I'm doing for time. Okay, like I said, I was saying, this is going to be the last one for the new year. I hope everybody has a great New Year's Eve and New Year. I guess you'll be seeing me for till next year. And like I said, I have more stuff. I got one thing coming I've ordered that was basically specifically for riding. And I got some stuff that, I mean, there's other people who's not going to be interested in. Some of my viewers might be interested in them, though. And I actually made a discovery, which doesn't surprise me, but it's just something that'll be interesting to talk about that I'll have in future videos. Well, let's go ahead and just close this up. I've done enough yammering at you. I hope you all enjoyed 2017. I know I've had a few different things come across in my lifetime. I feel that I'm better at certain ways physically coming out of 2017. I'm looking forward to a great 2018. But this is MuzzleMike. Hope you all have a great week. Till next year, signing out.